Hello everybody, this is Sarah from Sarah's Emporium, here to do our weekly tarot readings. Last week I messed up on the date. It was the 7th to the 13th. This week it's the 14th to the 20th. And I am using the Fairy Tarot by Doreen and Valentine. And we're going to check in on our chakras with the chakra reading cards from Rachelle Charman. Sorry, I'm super shaky. I changed my table, and it's a little concaved, shall we say. All right, let's see what we're looking at as a collective for the week ahead. What chakra do I need to focus on this week? Probably not. Oh, those. Okay. Alright, that got a lot of control. Let's try this again. What chakra as a collective do we need to work on this week? Okay. Alright, I find with the fairy cards, they're better to read just right side up. I don't normally get particular about it, but with these, they're easier to read. Alright, now let's zoom in here. Too zoomed. There we go. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Okay, we have the Seven of Summer, the King of Winter, Ace of Spring, and then our chakra card is a grounding card. This is actually the Earth Star chakra. This is right below your feet, or right below the crown chakra. Put it up there. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so there's a lot of action going on. Sorry, it took me a moment to kind of like grasp what was going on here. You're at a state of indecision right now, and you're overthinking something. It's pretty much like close your eyes and just dive on in. With this card here, it's asking you to, if you're having a hard time deciding, talk to someone who knows more about the situation than you do to help you with the decision. But don't wait too long on it. You know, ask for advice, and you're going to want to keep it going. So Ace of Spring is the beginning. It's time to move forward. It's time to get going. And right here it says, be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. This one's no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. And then get advice from someone professional and objective public speaking on emotional relationships. So that's where this lies. You're going to want to ask a little bit of help from somebody who has more knowledge in the situation that you're on. And it doesn't seem to be like a career issue or anything that has to do with house and home financials. It's definitely something that has to do in the emotional aspects. I don't see any, there is no fall here, and fall for or autumn for the fairy deck is the pentacles, basically like earth, grounding. So the absence of the pentacles doesn't mean that there's nothing going on, but it means that you're not having to worry about that at this time. It's actually more based upon something emotional that's going on. And you need a little bit of advice, you need a little bit of help figuring out how to deal with that emotion and that situation. All right. It does say here career opportunities. That kind of stood out to me, but that doesn't lend anything to it being this isn't a week of finances and worrying about your career. It's more worrying about your other household stuff, like your emotions and fulfilling your goals that you have set in place in your house and your relationships and stuff like that. Okay. So we have the chakra card for grounding. That card is, as I said, the Earth Star card. Our star chakra. And we'll read a little bit from the book from that. Okay. So you have attracted this card into your world today as a sign that it's time to get grounded. You may have been feeling a little scattered with your thoughts and feelings and finding it difficult to focus and concentrate. Maybe you're feeling stressed and busy due to the many demands on you and are finding it difficult to create and manifest positive outcomes and experiences in your life. Know that you are not alone. This is a very common feeling, and it is easy to get caught up into the whirlwind and craziness that surrounds you. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for you, and the best thing for you right now is to get centered and grounded. The most powerful way to do this is to align with and reconnect to the beautiful Mother Earth. You are encouraged to take some time in nature, connecting and receiving the abundance of energy and magic she has to share. This is the best medicine for your soul right now. You may like to spend some time at the beach or go for a walk in the bush, visit lovely waterfall or a favorite place in nature where you feel at peace. Sit on the land and feel yourself completely grounded and centered. When you are grounded, you feel a deep connection to yourself and everything around you. And the affirmation is, my energy is completely grounded into the healing energy of the earth. Now, I live up in the northern hemisphere right now, and it's already snowed. I live in New England, and so that is not necessarily an option, like going to the beach, sitting in the ground, but there are many other things that you can do to connect with the earth. You can, there are a lot of grounding meditations out there where you can actually sit with a stone. This isn't the stone that I would prefer to use. This one's more for like scrying because of all the different facets in it. But there is a sodalite stone that I carry that's really great for meditation. If you go onto my playlist, I actually have been like incorporating a lot of meditation videos from other people in there. I use them myself. I've been meditating every day lately, and it really does help keep you grounded and centered. Another good thing to help connect you with the earth is to do some planting, get some house plants, repot them, play in the dirt, get dirty. Other things you could do are like sand art projects. Really anything that has to do with sand, dirt, stones, gemstones will help get you grounded. So ground yourself, because this is where you're being procrastinating because you can't figure out what you're doing because you're very scattered, and you don't hold on to it though. Just jump in with a little bit of knowledge, get some help from somebody else who's done it before, and just know that everything is going to work out with this, okay? Things are going to happily come to fruition. Okay, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next week's reading. If you guys want a personal reading, I've been blocking out some time on my website. You can book some time with me. I'm doing 15-minute readings. Really get a little bit more in depth. I can pull more cards. A collective, I don't like to dig too deep into it. It needs to be as simple as possible for everybody. But if you want a more personal, in-depth reading with me, just go on to there and book some time. It is normally later in the day because that's when I'm not at the store. And I can have my undivided attention available to you. So, anywho, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye.